EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. play action. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line. Motion.
Here's Williams. Pass complete. Luther Burden. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Vegas! Punch first! Yes! Combo! Yes!
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9.
Punch first!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
120!
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35 yards line.
What is it? Hold on!
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Goff in the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Montez Sweat getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So after one, 13-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter, and they are facing a 2nd and long. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Goff to throw. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. And he will go all the way. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Punch,
On third down, it's Williams. That one on target, some more. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be active.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in, and it's second down. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Vegas! Ready, sir? Yes. Cover.
They're trying to throw again. Here's they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, sir? Jordan.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
A gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
What is it?
What do you want?
Yes. Vegas.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And he's going to have the Bears first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Down the left sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. I like the first down call, Mike. You're trying to take advantage of a defense that might be selling out, expecting run. But to no avail. Then you change it up and go on the ground for nothing. Brings up third down. This is a tricky situation.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
2 for 1. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. As a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Cut. 120.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We go tonight. 180. Shell.
It's a toss play left to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
And it's
Third and long. Goff. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Ready to go.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. 17, 20.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions 1st down.
Go, go. 180.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because
a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted, and the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught.
Williams pass. Complete to Holston Loveland. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. We'll go play action here with Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's going to air this one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
In one formation for the Bears. Khalif Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Got room at the 30. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the play.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Come on! We go, 76! 76! 76, tell him. 76. 76.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Formation for the Lions.
Duvernay to return. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll get this out to Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. He finds some room across the 25. Still on the move. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Off play action. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Chicago.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
32-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your
Vegas! What is it on?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready to go! Yes!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Bears sending out their punt team. He's on for the fifth time this afternoon. And this cannot be what they were hoping for. What a disaster. Hunter definitely in harm's way. They get nothing out of this, and they turned it over on down.
27-yard line.
We go tonight!
Laporta in motion.
What's that?
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
What is it on?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack. That's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To the right side, caught by Burton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third down.
Ready to go!
Throwing is Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
They're trying the left side with Swift. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 46, here's second and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They run with the former Bear, David Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. The 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
180. Obama.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Gervon Dexter. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Will be returned from the other side of midfield, and it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Smith. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Swift. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Alex Anzalone. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Now, gone. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Now, this looks like a design run. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cavity Lions.
Williams in motion.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
20. Horrible.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaughter. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. 2nd and 11.
180. What's that?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Go.
3rd and 11.
180.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.